Good morning, Flosstube. Welcome to my Flosstube number 11. It is December 18th, a Saturday morning, 1 week from Christmas. And I'm in a little bit different spot this week. I'm in my living room next to my tree. Just wanted to make things a little more festive than my sewing room. I am Darlene Dion Designs here on Flosstube. I design quilt patterns and sell them in my Etsy shop. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook under that same name, Darlene Dion Designs, D''E''O''N. Again, welcome, and I've got some new followers this week. Thank you so much for joining me. It's great. I'm just loving this so much. Enjoying all of the Flosstubers that have been posting lots of Christmas goodies. Guess I'm a little too close to the tree. Good start. Anyway, I have a few things to share with you today. I have some FFOs, some finishes. I have one previous finish, and then I have some previous quilting finishes to show you. I have some project bags in progress that I wanted to show you, and quilts, and a few other things. So hoping this doesn't take too long, just because of the internet situation here. It's not A1, but let's get started. I should say we're having a beautiful sunny day today. We've had a lot of wind over the last couple of days. We had some snow since I talked to you last. We had a nice big snowfall, and within a couple of days that was gone because of the rain. And tonight we're expecting snow again, possibly 15 to 20 centimeters in our area, which is nice. I'm really looking forward to that. And if that comes and stays, this will be the first Christmas in I don't know how many years it's been a white Christmas. A friend of ours said recently that their daughter is 10 years old and she's never seen a white Christmas. So I hadn't realized it was that many years, but yeah, we haven't had a white Christmas for a while. So I'm hoping, got my fingers crossed, my toes crossed. I love winter, I love my snow. COVID has kind of blown up here in our little province. I'm in Nova Scotia, for those of you that don't know, on Canada's east coast, because of Omicron, I guess. We've had, the past 2 days, we've had record high cases from the very beginning of COVID, so in our province. So there are new restrictions in place, and it's probably a good thing that there are. We need to get this under control. And actually, we heard a report this morning. I don't know who said it. I can't remember. Someone on the news said that they felt now that we probably were not going to see the end of this until 2024 at least. So, how does that sound? Hard to believe. Anyway, it is what it is, and I just don't know what to say about it. It just baffles me that we've not been able to get it under control yet. And in my own mind, I know why we can't get it under control, but this isn't the place for that. Anyway, let's get on with cross stitch and quilting. I will save the quilting until the end so that you don't have to sit through that if it's not your thing. So we'll start off with some recent finishes, recent FFOs. Now, I'm not sure, I didn't take the time to bring out my patterns and whatnot to show what they are, but I think I can tell you what some of them are and where I got them. And some of these are gifts. So if you're a friend, family, if you're a close friend or family, you might not want to watch this because yeah, some of these are gifts, but I'm not going to name who they're for. So anyway, this one is a little cushion. Well, I made it into a cushion. I really love it. This is in this year's issue of the Ornaments, just Cross Stitch Magazine Ornaments issue. And of course, I can't remember who the designer is. I think I posted it on my Instagram maybe, and it does say there who the designer is. So it's pretty cute, and I just added some snowflake fabric on front and back, and added a bow and a snowflake button, snowman button there. So it's really cute. I love it. I think I changed up the blues a little bit to match my blue fabric better, but for the most part, I think everything else are the called for colors, and I did it on white, 28 count. Pretty sure it's Monaco. Anyway, I really love it. It's cute, and I'm sure that who is receiving it will love it too. Or I hope. Other gifts are some ornaments. This one is in a previous, no, this one I got a free pattern off of Pinterest. So just a little snowflake on, it's on red 14 count Aida. I added a red bow and some Christmassy fabric on the back. And I put some, you know, cording, that's the word, around the outside. Really pleased with how that turned out. So yeah, that's a fun one. And another ornament, this one, this one is a little snowman with some greens around him. And I added red snowflake fabric to the back, and they're finished on matte board. Both of these ornaments are. This one is from a free pattern by Blue Ribbon Designs, pretty sure. At first, I don't know why. For some reason, I was thinking it was JBW Designs, but that was way off. It is Blue Ribbon Designs, and it is so cute, so cute. So this one, again, is for a friend, and I'm sure she'll love it. So I added a ribbon, just a double, it's more than double, several layers of ribbon to make the little bow at the top. Whoops. And chenille around the outside, just chenille from Walmart, chenille yarn from Walmart. So anyway, I really love it. I'm pretty sure I used all the call for colors. That is 28 count, again, on tea coffee dyed Monaco. So that's that. This one is from a previous issue of the Ornaments magazine, Silent Night. And of course, I can't remember who the designer is. I'll try to put that in the notes below. And I noticed afterwards when I was going through my magazines one day after I finished this one that they also have an Oh Holy Night one. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to stitch these again for myself. I really love them. So I shouldn't say stitch them again. Stitch it and the Oh Holy Night one again for myself. So, and I just put some green felt on the back, the sticky adhesive felt from Walmart, in the craft section at Walmart, and a little ribbon hanger and a ribbon bow. And again, same type of finish. The only difference is the lace at the bottom. This is a freebie from Pinkernpunkin Quilting, Melissa, and she has got so many cute little designs, and they're all free. She's so generous. Anyway, and again, I put some felt on the back, just red felt from Walmart, same type of hanger, and I used the called for colors. So really happy with how that turned out. So those are my recent FFOs. I have some other FFOs that I have shown in previous Flosstubes, but I wanted to show them again just because they're Christmas things, and I finished them this winter, this season. So this is from an issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitching and Punch Needle. one of those magazines. I can't remember which way it's written. Punch Needle and Primitive Stitching, maybe. This is by Heart and Hand Design, the Cardinal or Cardinal Etching or something like that it's called. And I just finished it with some cream fabric on the back and chenille again from Walmart around the outside. Love it. And that's, I'm pretty sure that's DMC 347. And that is stitched on 25 count Lagana, I would say it is. Just cream Lagana. And then I've shown these recently. More of Melissa from Pinkernpunkin's freebies. And these have words at the bottom that I did not put on just because I was using up small pieces of leftover fabrics, and I put some checks on the back, black and red checks on the back. But these are so cute, and you remember I displayed them in my little truck that my hubby made me for Christmas a couple of years ago, and they are so fun. Again, another one from Melissa. Same idea, same design. The house I changed from red to cream, and I put a red door. Love it. And this one is one of Melissa's stamps, same design that I did for the little ornament. Anyway, and these are on 25, I think it's 25 count Lagana. Maybe 28. Not sure. And then I did these two finishes from the Housewives. Stitching with the Housewives, Melissa and Priscilla and Chelsea. These were so fun to stitch. And I used Priscilla's Pretty Plaids to put on back. And a little bow and a little dollar store snowflake button, wooden button. Anyway, getting a lot of glare from the window there, but anyway, really happy with that. And then this one is the mate to it, and they are on display in my tier tray. Love them. I still have not done anything to the back, but I will. Anyway, love them. So that's my FFOs, I'm pretty sure. And I have some recent finishes that are gifts that I just need to finish today or tomorrow and the next couple of days. This one is a Lizzie Kate from an old issue of the Ornaments magazine. Peace, Joy, Love. I changed up the colors. I got a, I don't know if you can see, that green is shiny. It's the DMC Moonline floss. Oh, it's so pretty. So that's that floss, and it's so soft. Anyway, that will be a little pillow for a friend. This one will become an ornament. Again, this is one of Melissa's little, from Pinkernpunkin, one of her little stamp designs, Down on the Farm, I think maybe it's called, not positive. And that is on 28 count tea coffee dyed Lagana, with a sheep, a pig, and a chicken. So that was fun. And this one, I just finished. I started this last night and finished it last night. It is a very quick, fun little stitch. Again, it's one of Melissa's from Pinkernpunkin. And I'm going to finish that into a little cushion, the way, very similar to the way that she has hers finished, Melissa does. So I love it. And that is on tea coffee dyed Ada, 14 count Ada. She has it finished with plaid fabric at the bottom with a piece of lace here, I think. So mine's going to be very similar. Now this one I stitched for my daughter. Oh, well, don't watch this, B. She probably won't. And I'm going to put it in this little frame. Let me show you here without the frame. In my last Flosstube, I mentioned my daughter, how I wanted to be able to make her something that she would treasure. She's a minimalist and she does not like a lot of stuff. But her nickname is Bee, B-E-E. And so different times when I see Bee things, I think, oh, I should make that for Bee. Her name is actually Bobby Joe. And from the time she was born, we called her BJ. And she got all kinds of nicknames over the years. Her brother used to call her Jobby Joe instead of Bobby Joe. Just really cute, fun little nicknames. And in school, she got shortened to B, and that stuck. B-E-E. She's an artist, and she signs her work B. Stanton. I'll put her link below so that you can check out her work. She does beautiful graphic design work and ink drawings. Anyway, I thought she might like a little bee, and I'm going to frame it in this little frame. So I'm hoping she'll treasure this. We shall see. Anyway, don't get me wrong. She's very easy to buy for, very easy to satisfy. She just doesn't like a lot of stuff. But she's very appreciative of whatever she gets. So anyway, that is Be Well. Of course, I can't remember. I'll try to put it in the notes where the pattern is from. But anyway, that's for Bee. So those are my cross stitch finishes and FFOs. I have made just one purchase. Well, I shouldn't say that. I made a couple other purchases, but they are Christmas gifts. So I've been wanting to do some of the strings. So the shop that I was ordering a Christmas gift from had the spring string in stock, the Lizzie Kate spring string. So I'm going to start that sometime in the new year. I do have some fun plans. I really want to do cottage, can't remember, the fox. Anyway, it's a 12-month program, something cottage. Anyway, I really want to do that, and I tried to order it this week and it was out of stock at 1-2-3 Stitch, so I'm waiting for that to come back in stock so that I can start that. We had a pet fox when we were kids. Her name was Abe. She had pups. We played with her. She was a great pet. And so as soon as I seen that, I was like, oh my goodness, I've got to stitch this fox. So the series is called In the Woods, I think. And there's a stitch along going on, and I know Mama Loves You GB is doing it, so you could get the stitch along information, I'm sure, from her Instagram, Instagram or Flosstube. But yeah, I really want to do that one. So hopefully the pattern comes soon, and I want to dye my own fabric. Michelle from Mama Loves You GB showed that this week also. She dyed her own fabric, and I'd like to give that a whirl. I have dyed some, but never really hoping for close to a specific color. But I think I can manage that, see what I can come up with. Something close, doesn't matter if it's right on for me. But anyway, and then there's a couple of other things I really want to do this year, but of course I can't remember them right off. I want to show you, so that's it for cross stitch. If you aren't interested in the quilting, I want to mention before you go though that although this may not interest you either, I have a sale going on in my Etsy shop. I left my job at the beginning of COVID because I have a medical history and my doctor didn't think it was great for me to be out in the public a lot. I worked in a bank and came home thinking I would be home for 2 or 3 weeks, and that just snowballed into 2 or 3 months. And in that time, I had always said I wanted to do more with my quilt patterns, but I just didn't have the time. So I put some time, I was home anyway, I put some time into that, and it took off on Etsy. So with that, I was able to say, yeah, I don't think I'm going to go back to my job. I love home. That's where I want to spend my time. And by having an Etsy shop, I have been able to afford to stay home. My husband and I both love it. Yeah, it makes a good life. Anyway, I couldn't do it without the people who are supporting my Etsy shop. And so as a way of thanking, I wanted to do a sale. So all of my PDF patterns for my quilt patterns that are available as PDFs are on sale for 50% off until Christmas Eve. So you'd find that on Darlene Dion Designs on Etsy. I'll put the link below if you're interested in that. I think there's 12 patterns available as PDFs there now. I think that's what I counted when I went through. And I'm going to show you a couple of them. This one is my friend Wilbur. It is 9 by 14 inches. It's a perfect size to go on a door. Like if you want to put a piece on the door, it's just a, you know, almost like instead of a wreath, or you could even put this on a big wreath, you know, later, attach it to a wreath with a bow and the whole 9 yards. Anyway, this is Wilbur, and this is cotton background with wool applique templates. Yeah. Anyway, it's a quick and easy, fun stitch with the tongues at the top and the bottom, and adorned with some buttons. Very simple. If you're a beginner, this is an easy beginner wool applique project. So it's fun. My friend Lisa Potter did the quilting. She did an amazing job, as always. And so that's one of the ones that's in the Etsy shop. I want to say this is regular $8.99. It might be $9.99. So it's half of that. Yeah. And then the other one that I wanted to draw attention to today is Frosty's Ride. And again, I've shown this before, but again, this one is patchwork stars around the outside, all done in scrappy gold colors. And then the truck and snowman is wool applique with a little bit of embroidery to do that garland at the back of the truck. Anyway, it's a really fun, this one is 15 by 18 inches. It's a really fun Christmassy design. And so yeah, both of them are in my Etsy shop, along with several others. So please go have a look at that. I would love for you to come on over and have a look. And again, thank you so much for all the support that I've received, and it'll be almost 2 years. So another quilt I wanted to show is a previous finish. This one is Cottage Country Quilts, I think. And this one is All Hearts Come Home for Christmas. And I used flannel for this one. It's flannel background and flannel applique, and I did machine applique with this. And then I did hand applique for the sentiment at the bottom. And I've got it in this little scroll rack that I picked up at well, I guess I had them at my own quilt shop then, but I'm sure you could get them in most any quilt shop. Anyway, it's really fun. Again, it was quilted by my friend Lisa with the little black dog. Really cute. So, yeah. I must say, I should tell you, the white fabric, it's not really white. It's kind of like a light blue. It kind of looks like it's hand dyed. It's actually the wrong side of a light blue flannel. I couldn't find what I wanted, so I used the reverse, and it was exactly what I wanted. So you see it's got some blue highlights through it. Anyway, that's a fun one. That one always comes out for Christmas and on display in my living room. And then this one is, I won this one. I did not make this one. This was at my local guild, Quilters Guild, probably, oh, it must be 7 or 8 years ago now. We had a Christmas party. Everyone was supposed to bring a gift that they had handmade. I was late to the party for the gift exchange. I didn't make it for the gift exchange. There was one gift left for me, and it was this. And my very best quilty buddy, Gail, she was the one who made it. So she was so excited that I got it, and I was so excited that I got it. The very first thing I did to it was spilled coffee on it. Yeah, you can, but the background is Snowman Gatherings from Lisa Bonjean's Primitive Gatherings fabrics, but that's got some modeling in it anyway, so you can't really see unless you really go looking for it that there's a stain on it. Anyway, again, I use it every year on a table, an end table or coffee table somewhere in my, and I leave it out all winter. So that is a really fun one. I love it. Yeah, so that's my quilts to show you. Now I do have a couple of project bags that I have in progress. I had been pretty busy with them until I got busy trying to finish up some more Christmas gifts. This one is the Peace Stars in the black and cream. I don't know who the fabric is by, but it was just something I had in my stash. So that probably won't get finished until maybe the week after Christmas, maybe even not until the new year, but they will go in my Etsy shop eventually. And another one with blue stars, and there's glitter in that snowflake fabric. It's so pretty. Yeah, I guess you can see the glitter there a little bit, or I can. So yeah, that one, again, they will be in my Etsy shop in the new year. And 3 more gifts that I wanted to show. I had seen or read that a great way to wrap a gift is in a pillowcase. So I have 3 special little nephews, great nephews, that I wanted to make pillowcases for. They are getting, 2 of them are getting Lego sets, and the other one is getting like a digging fossil type thing. So I made Snowman robot pillowcase for the middle one. That's for Craig. And this is just some fabric I had in my stash with robots. And the little one's name is Lewis. His is little cars, little race cars, orange and blue. So you just put your gift in the bag, tie a ribbon around the top, and put it under the tree. They'll love them. And the oldest one is Lincoln, and his is Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Anyway, they'll be excited to get them with the red cuff on that. Guess you didn't need that, did you? So, I have a quilt, a lap quilt for my mom. My mom lives in a nursing home. She has dementia. And it's not severe, but it's bad enough that she wasn't able to live at home anymore. And she lived with my sister and I for a while, and then we just came to the point where we knew we needed to make a change. So she's in a nursing home about 20 minutes away from us. And we see her often, and she's coming here Christmas Day, trying to keep things as normal as we can for her. So several times over the past month or so, she has mentioned that she thought she needed a lap quilt for Christmas. And I think now every time that I've talked to her on the phone, she mentions it. So I had planned on doing it, but I just hadn't got to it started. But I started it probably one day last week. And her favorite color is pink, so it's pink and yellow and green. And it's almost finished. I'm almost finished piecing it, and I just need to put sandwich it and quilt it. That won't take too long. Anyway, she'll love that. So yeah, I wanted to mention a few Flosstubers. Thank you so much to Finally a Farm Girl, Chrissy, for the shout out, and to Lovin's Stitchin'. 2 really great Flosstubers that I've been watching. I really enjoy them both. Also, I've been watching Mama Loves You GB. She's doing Flossmas, and that has been so interesting and fun to watch. She's doing 2 advent calendar things. One is a beauty one, so she's getting all kinds of skincare, makeup type things. That's really interesting. And she's also doing one from a cross-stitch shop. She's in Wales. I'm pretty sure it's Wales. So she has, in all her floss tubes and in her Flossmas videos too. She does freebies. So if you're looking for a great place to locate good freebies, go watch Michelle's Flosstubes, because every episode she shows a new freebie, and they're always great. I've done a few of them. Another one that I'm really enjoying that's doing a Flossmas is Patty from 4 Boys and a Newfoundland Girl, which is in the neighboring province for me. Surprisingly, I didn't realize this. Her weather has been very much like mine. Hers is usually a day behind mine. So if the day that I had snow, the next day she got that snow, which of course it's moving up the eastern seaboard. And yeah, I thought at this time of year that they had snow on the ground and probably would stay there until March, but no, she said it's typical for them to have a green Christmas too. So yeah, she shows some nice footage of the area, and just a really simple laid back Flossmas. I'm enjoying that. I've been watching Crosshatch Quilts. I've watched Lori Holt's latest cross stitch episode, which was lovely. Kimberly Jolly did a episode of I guess all of her Christmas finishes from previous years. Wow, it was amazing. Just such a great episode. I wish that it could have gone on for twice as long, but yeah, she talks about each piece, tells you what she stitched it on and what it is, and it was really, really good. And I know I've watched some others. Can't remember, but I know seems like every day I watch another one. So yeah, I'm sure you're watching them too. So that's it for me today. We're at 31 minutes. That's long enough. I wanted to say Merry Christmas to you. I hope that you get to enjoy all the wonderful things of the season. Family, friends, loved ones. And if you can't, for whatever reason, make the best of what you do have. It's a special season to celebrate our Savior's birth. And we're blessed. We're blessed to live where we live, in a country that's free and hasn't always been that way. You know, we take it for granted so much. But all the best to you and your loved ones. Enjoy the special day and the food, the smells, the sights, all the good things that come with this special season. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day, and I'll see you probably in the new year. Bye for now.